Hey folks, this is Vint with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Backpack Hero. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 20 bucks. There is a 15% launch discount until November 28th, 2023. The game just released from Steam's Early Access program, and it is even better than I remember. I reviewed this game about a year ago, back in August of 2022. The game has improved a lot since then. There are new characters that you can play as, for example, and how they play is a bit different. There's also a new story mode in this game where you can actually go into an actual village, you can unlock new heroes, do various quests, and do some research and different things like that to sort of improve the village as you go. Or if you are itching for like a one-off, you can do like a quick game kind of thing, and then you can pick your difficulty. There's so many different options available here. I love that. I mean, yeah, there's the standard difficulty, which is great, but there's an easy mode, there's Endless Dream, a 5x7 challenge where your backpack is only so big, and there's just so many different ways to modify this game. And it's another thing. You can actually download mods that the community has created for you. So all in all, like, the customization is there. Like, you can pretty much play however you want, which is fantastic. So I guess with that being said, what are you actually doing in this game? Well, Backpack Hero is like Slay the Spire, and you're like, all right, I'm done. I've had enough. There's thousands of games out there like Slay the Spire. I'm sick of it. Oh my god, stop. Well, no, Backpack Hero does something a bit unique. So it's more of like Tetris. Kind of, sort of. I mean, depending on what character you have and the like. I played as the bird in my test playthrough for this particular review, and as I leveled up, I unlocked Tetris pieces, and then that formed my backpack. And typically, you are given a crap ton of different items after every battle, and it's your job to fit these items together and make them synergize. Like, for example, there might be an armor chest plate that you have, and if it's being surrounded by like weapons, it'll buff them. If you have a glove, a right-fitting glove, and you put it on the right side of your array, the farther right you put it, the more armor you get from it. There's a ring, another ring that, like, whatever weapons are surrounding it, adjacent, it'll buff it. So you'll get extra damage on that. So there's like a reason to really think about the placement of these items and make them synergize with each other. And instead of Backpack Hero, this game should have been called like Decision Paralysis the game, because like the battles themselves don't take very long, but then you spend like a whole 5 minutes with like all these items. You're like, I don't want to throw that away, but I really want this thing because it synergizes. Oh, what's this mana thing? What's this mana crystal I got? Oh, if I connect this mana crystal adjacent to something that uses mana instead of energy, then that's a second resource I can get. Oh, wait, but this thing can transform from a bow into a blade whenever I wanted to. Oh, well, I want that. But then this club over here inflicts weak on my enemies, but its energy cost goes up every time I use it. So what do? Do I have 60 weapons in my backpack, or do I, do a more balanced thing? I don't even have a shield. What should I do about that? Yeah, so like I said, like, this is Decision Paralysis, the game. I mean, you can just go all consumables if you want to. There are consumables in this where that they take backpack slots, so you've got a lot of decisions to make on how you do things. There's a charm mechanic which allows enemies to fight for you. So if you equip a flute and their health is low enough and your charm that you've inflicted on them is high enough, then great, they'll fight for you. And unlike Slay the Spire, there's like more of a map that you can choose where to go rather than it being like a branching tree of sorts. But typically the general progression is, at least in the quick play, is, go through your dungeon, fight the enemies, loot stuff. There might be cursed items that you find along the way, and that can ruin your day. Some enemies actually might inflict some kind of nasty status effect on you, and you have to be careful because, like, this slime, for example, that I was inflicted with spread to different parts of my backpack, and I couldn't use certain things during the battle. So, like, it's so much fun. Another thing, like I said, is it is very much like Slay the Spire in that you typically get 3 energy per turn, and you have to, like, every weapon that you use or item that you use has some kind of energy cost. You click on your backpack, and that's what is used, assuming that you've got, the energy to use it. But some items are a one-time use. Some are one-time use per battle rather than just being destroyed outright when you use them. So it's really cool how it all works and how it all goes together. And if you look above the enemy's heads, you'll see what they're going to do for your next turn, so you can kind of plan ahead. Okay, they're going to do 14 damage. My armor gives me a passive, say, 15 shields, so I don't even need to click on my shield, spend an energy, and activate it. I can just go all out with my weapon this turn because my passive armor is going to be enough. One complaint I do have, and I mean, this is minor, with all of these things synergizing, sometimes it's difficult to really like math out easily what your best option is when presented with 2 options. For example, I was given two different breastplates that I could have equipped, and they each did something different in different, like, they gave me armor in different ways, and they also synergized with my things surrounding it in different ways. So rather than there being something on the screen that tells me what my total armor is right now, I have to hover my mouse over the chest plate and sort of math out, okay, this thing is being affected by this. Yes, there are like dotted lines that appear whenever you hover over something, but even then, like, you still have to manually do the math. And I wish off to the side it said, like, based on your current setup, you have this much armor or whatever, or this much extra health. These are all of the extra things that you're getting from this setup. I wish there was something easy to see that did that. I looked around. There is a stats button, but that's more like a permanent, like, this is what you did this run so far kind of thing. You do earn gold, and you can buy from vendors. You earn experience, and like I said, that unlocks new parts to your backpack. There are different characters that do different things. And again, if quick play is too quick for you, then by all means check out that whole story mode thing where you can actually upgrade an entire village. There's also mod support, like I said, via the community. So I don't often rant and rave about a game because I'm old and I'm cranky. However, Backpack Hero, I have to recommend it. It is so good. It is right up my alley. Like, I play this not for the Slay the Spire elements. I play it because I like puzzling and Tetrising all of these cool items together and seeing if I can get the best build possible. According to the Steam store page, there's over 800 distinct items with ingenious powers and synergies to harness. It's really cool. Really love it. So check this game out, Backpack Hero, just released from Steam's Early Access. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all next time. Take care.